What's up guys, my name's Jesse, this is my studio. I do a lot of small metalwork in here, some blacksmithing. Today we are gonna make a little bottle opener. I'm just gonna do a practice run through. I'm making a bunch to donate to a group in Memphis that runs a virtual show for queer artists. We're gonna start with punching a hole in a piece of flat stock. We'll round the corners first, and then drift the hole and make a little bump for the bottle opener. And then I'll cut it and make a handle. I learned how to make a bottle opener from my buddy Joel. He makes Damascus bottle openers and furniture, all types of cool stuff. If you have a nice drift set, that makes it a lot easier to make the hole a lot bigger. But I have sort of a makeshift one that I made from scrap from work. It certainly helps to have all your tools in the right place when you're working, because I couldn't find a hammer for like 10 minutes. And there it is standing up right there next to the light in the corner. In between heats on the bottle opener, I'm just working on a little leaf keychain. It's nice to have two things in the forge instead of one. This is kind of burning gas, burning money. So I take a round tool. You can use a stake or a ball peen hammer, and I set up right along the edge closest to the handle of your hole and make a mark. And this is what actually pops the caps off of lids and things. We're gonna cut the piece off of my flat stock and leave enough material to make a nice handle with. And here I'm not gonna cut all the way through the piece, I'm just gonna cut halfway so I can grab it with a pair of tongs and just bend it back and forth until it breaks off. Be careful not to make too many marks in your piece. Squeezing it hard when it's red hot with your tongs. I really like these tongs and I use them a lot, but I make marks in my pieces pretty often with them and I have to clean them up. Just means more cleanup. After you've got your piece nice and tapered, you want to round the corners a little bit so it feels a little smoother in your hand. And then once your piece is back up to heat, you can clamp it in the vise and use some tongs or pliers, anything that you can grip the handle nice with, and just give it a twist. Now I'm just making sure that the handle is straight and centered. And then I'll brush it off, my metal brush, make sure I get all that scale off of there. When it cools down a bit, I'll put it in some Johnson paste wax to seal it. You can let it cool down a little bit more than that if you want to. I just am impatient and I stick it right in there. You can just dip it right in the can or brush some onto it with a cloth. I just really learned to appreciate these things more when I started making them. Opening a bottle of root beer for the first time with the first one I made felt really nice. You can check out more of my stuff at my Instagram at 1000 Hammer Studio.